Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel Algorithm Pod. My name is Jitesh. So here I am with a new video of data mining. So let's jump right into it. Now, make sure to watch this video right from the start. Make sure to access our playlist of data mining so that you won't miss any video and we should understand the concepts very clearly. So let's jump right into it. Now, in this video, we are going to discuss some of the major issues which can be faced during data mining. Now, what do you mean by these major issues? So there has to be some issues. Every concept has some pros and cons. Basically, every system has some pros and cons. So, what are the major issues which we can face during this data mining process? The problems basically. So let's try to understand it. The first issue is data quality. Data quality simply means the correctness of the data. It is concerned with how correct or how accurate that particular data is, because the data mining system heavily relies on data. It is literally based on data. So we need to have accurate and correct data to get us to the right conclusion. Incorrect data may lead us to wrong conclusions and it will affect the system badly. Now, second is data integration. Gathering of data from gathering is one challenging part, and integrating data from the multiple sources is another challenging part, because different sources of data can have different format or structures. So integrating that into a single unified format is challenging. The third is data privacy. This is basically everywhere. Now we are concerned whether or not this data will be accessed. It will be a major issue when we are dealing with some sensitive information like bank records or health records, etc. Now the fourth is data security. It is basically referring to vulnerabilities of the data, vulnerability of security breaches. Now the fifth one is model selection. Now this model selection simply concerns with what kind of algorithm or system which can be used to extract patterns on a particular data. Now, why this model selection becomes crucial? The model selection, if we do not, suppose we have a data set, let's say we have a data set of transactions. Now we have to extract some information based on that. We don't know what kind of information we can extract from it, but we are making initial impression is that we can extract some association, but we are applying classification on that particular data, which may lead to wrong conclusion. So choosing the correct model is equally important so that we can get accurate results. Now the sixth one is explaining the results. You have performed operations, you have gathered data, everything. Now how will you explain these results so that every other person, a common man basically, can understand what we had performed on that analysis? So that is explaining the results. Now another one of the issue is scalability. Scalability is, like I said, data mining systems perform operations over a large set of data. So scalability is always an issue when we are dealing with huge amount of data. Huge amount of data means it will require a lot of computational resources. It will require more storage, more RAM in order to process it, high quality processor, etc. Then we have quality of patterns. We have performed some operations. It is not guaranteed that we might get important information out of the data set every time. So it is become crucial to evaluate how useful that information is and how we can act on that particular information which we have got from analyzing patterns in a data set. Now the ninth is overfitting. Overfitting simply refers to a scenario where you have been trained well. Let's say you have some training program, internship or something like that. Now you have performed well during training. You have cleared all the tests, you have cleared all the exams. But when you are deployed on a real-time project, you are not performing well. So basically overfitting is that a situation where model fits the training data but performs poorly on new values. That is overfitting. Now it is biasness. Biasness simply means that excluding a particular piece of information, like we have a population and we are not representing every one of them. So out of 100, we have, out of a big chunk, we need to select some 100 members, basically representing each and every one from the population. So biasness means we are excluding some of the members. We are excluding some of the members of the population. That is biasness, which might lead to the wrong conclusion. We might not get the desired information if the biasness is involved. So that's it guys for this video. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel Algorithm Pod, hit the bell icon for future notifications, and I will see you in the next upcoming videos.